Today we're checking out Dwarven Skykeep, a challenging deck building, tower building game which challenges you against multiple bosses across multiple biomes wrapped in a very charming 2D pixel art aesthetic. But before we get started, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Dwarven Skykeep for sponsoring this video and giving me the opportunity to check this out prior to them releasing the next big update this month, which will come with new sandbox levels, as well as long-term tasks and a few more challenges for the hardcore players. What I will mention, if you are interested in this, do check the link below. I'll put a link to the Steam page in the description. I must admit, I do enjoy the storytelling aspect of this. There are various moments that really play on the humor of nerd culture, and there are some great in-jokes that you can find, whether that's D&D or fantasy worlds in general, between all the characters. Not quite sure what's happening there. But you have yourself the wizard and the gypsy, as well as the dwarven innkeeper who refuses to serve you wine, a goblin that's trying to be an engineer for us, a little boy who's going to become a hero, and Fur, who's a mage. The plot is thickening around this one. But before we jump into the story mode, I wanted to check out another challenge. This one survived till day 7, and we have to survive and keep this flag alive, which I think is going to be quite fun. So we're going to do our best to build up the rooms as best as possible to protect us. Now we do have a dwarf that's going to be able to build these rooms. Really, we want to have a magic vortex on the go as soon as possible so that we can start producing some spells. And then once that's done, we're going to want to get some mana being produced. Thankfully, we start with 2 because of our artifact. We're going to place the mana crystal here, and that will give us 3 mana each day. There we go. We've got a fireball, a ray of light. We'll get another one on the go, and lightning as well. These spells that we are drawing at the moment, they're from our deck, and so we have a limited amount of cards that we can draw all together. So once we've researched them all, we have no more. So we do have to use them sparingly. Oh, there's another one! I can't keep up. Another ray of light. Goodness me, I don't know how we're going to survive all these days. Oh, we got a sword. That's great. So now that we've got a sword, we can actually get our dwarf to give us a hand when it comes to fighting. Okay, he can go take out that goblin. Nice. But we must make sure this survives, so we're going to keep on producing some combat spells for as long as we possibly can. More mana. Got another ray, and I think that is the last card. Or this one here is the last card that we have available of the combat spells. So we have 5 combat spells available for us, but we really want to make sure that we're making the best use out of our dwarf, because he can fight them when we can only use spells. And there's no way for us to get new cards in our deck other than by killing other sorcerers. Oh, we're not even halfway through. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Survive the night. Let's use a spell on that one. He's got dynamite. If he lands on us, we're going to lose. So we have to use this on him. What's this one? Another one! Oh no! Fireball it is. Kill him! Yes! Flame, not quite so good. These sorcerers are... Oh, okay. Not worth letting their explosives get near us. So we're down to our last 2 combat spells, but we've got 2 days to get through. Thankfully, we have got this guy with a weapon. If only we could build a brewery. It would be really useful to us, because we could get another dwarf. Okay, we're going to retreat in. We're going to see if the barricade... Yeah, okay, that's good. No! Set fire to it. I'm not too worried about the fire because we can put it out. There we go. And we didn't use a military spell for that, or combat spell. So I think we're in a good position. We might be able to do this. A little concerned that they could destroy this room with a stick of dynamite and all of this would come tumbling down.
Who's next? Oh, here.
Fight! Nice. Oh,
Look at that.
we got him. Oh, and we've got another destruction spell. You are the star of the show! We will not let them land. If they hit dynamite on here, we lose automatically. So we have to be extra vigilant. But I think we've made it. Fantastic. There we go! We have won! Right, with that in mind, oh, we've got a new card. That's something, oh, a new artifact even. A combat spell in hand. This is pretty good. That's one reason why you may want to do challenges outside of the story mode, because they're going to give you cards to play, or artifacts to play around with that you may not already have. But with that said, let's jump into the story mode. With this mission, we have to produce or collect 5 charcoal cards. So I'm trying to get rid of any of the items that we don't need in our deck so that we have a much higher chance of getting the resources that we do need. We also have all of these artifacts, and I think probably starting off with a combat spell is going to be best for us. So with this mission, we need to collect 5 coal, and it looks like we're going to be dealing with wolves, which is fun. It means that there's another enemy for us to play around. There we go, yes. I like how this game has so many different enemy types. You never know what they're going to throw at you. We are going to start with placing the blocks. We're going to dig down. It's easier to defend against enemy attacks by digging down, because if someone explodes, say, the ground section, anything above it's going to collapse. So it's much better to go below and hopefully have some kind of pump to keep you or your building safe from floods. Now, the reason that we are digging downwards is because, other than the fact that it's easier to defend, we're also wanting to place down a crystal, which is one of the runes that we have, and the lower it's, or deeper or higher it is built, the more mana it will produce. And the same with the combat card that combat magic vortex that we had. The higher up or lower it is, oh no, just higher. The higher it is, the faster it is to build these combat spells. So we're going to start off with placing... Actually, let's go ahead up above and build that. We've got a explosion, that's good. We're going to place this up here. You can see it's going to take 12 hours for a card to generate, whereas down here it's 24. And I feel kind of bad that we're forcing the guy to work in the cold temperature. We are using the furnace here. We need to use the furnace to burn the wood in the forest. Unfortunately, we can't do that until we fight off the wolf. And so I think probably best is to either get the dwarf ready for fighting or for ourselves to have more combat spells. So we're going to burn the torch to warm this up. And then, oh, I think we're going to have to dig down here. Oh, we've got our first enemy.
I'm tired.
Okay, he's retreat. Oh no, he died. What happened? It's fine. We will receive a new dwarf. So once our bird comes over, it will drop off another one and we'll pretend that nothing happened. Off you go. Now you can see our health in the bottom right hand. We were attacked, but thankfully we're okay. No! It's going to destroy. Oh, sugar lumps. There's nothing we can do to get rid of that. It's gone cold. Well, don't worry, we're going back to the fire. Okay, let's see if we can try and find something to repair that with. Oh, you know what? We can. But it's going to be difficult. We've got to get that dwarf to get down there and build that ASAP. Please go. We need that to put out the fire. He died. The thief died. Okay, now that we've got that, let's put out this fire really quickly. You see how it really depends in where you're placing your rooms, but also a log has appeared. This is a perfect opportunity for us to go out and get some more. Okay, we put our first log in. I'm gonna run and grab this one. We've got one more log that we need to create or produce. But thankfully, it looks like we may have made this one. It looks like we're going to have to be playing this for a while because though we've got 4 of the wood, each one's going to take 14 minutes to burn. Unless we maybe get another furnace. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Build this room for the brewery. Stick another log in the fire. And get another dwarf to help us. Okay, we've got our other log available. We just need some kind of spell. Oh, I suppose we could use this one. There we go, we've got our first coal. I want to have at least 2 combat spells. One to take out the wolf and then one to take out any other enemies. I have to use that. Thankfully we do have lightning. There we go. I had actually tried this mission a few times before and I just couldn't get anywhere close to getting the wood. That's because I just didn't have the cards available. So it is super important that not only you do the story... not only do the story mode, but you also try and get as many challenges out the way as well. What could he be wanting? I think he might... Oh no, we've got everything. Can also build some turrets here. Which will hopefully protect us from enemy attacks from above. Haha! Got a wolf pelt and we're... Ah, there's another one! He doesn't want to go. Okay, we've got another fire bolt. I'm loving the little tower. This looks like an actual little civilization here. A little towel. A little towel? A little tower. And boom. Let's grab this really quickly before another one spawns. Run back. Oh no, we've got 3 health. Don't die on me, not now. Tempted to place this buildable here. Now, because I accidentally sealed that up, we now have a portal here which will beam enemies inside here. We don't want that. We have got the heal, so we're going to use that on ourselves. You can see we're 3 out of 12, and it's healed us fully. Fantastic. And we're just a few minutes of getting our coal. Please go through the wall. Yes, nice. I'm not risking losing any of these. We're going to win. We've got no more cards available. Ah, there's another one! That is the last of our combat card. And we now have our charcoal. Yes, we've done it! Victory! Why, thank you very much. And you can see we've now earned some more gold, which we can use for new artifacts and new cards available. But there we are, guys. That was our brief look at Dwarven Skykeep. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. I love the strategy layer, and it is definitely a challenge. So if you are looking for a card deck style game, do check out the link to the Steam page below and see if it's your cup of tea. But I do want to say a huge thank you to Dwarven Skykeep for sponsoring this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. Please, if you did, do hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Special thanks does go to all of our amazing supporters over on Patreon, most notably our Socialise patrons James Owen, Firefless, and Trebor, as well as our Lunas, the Calamity, Ben Star, and Shoku, the MN Wolf, as well as our Blood Moon of the day, which today is that dude AW. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.